I'm here today not as a visitor, but as a daughter of this land, by extension, being married to Senator George Akume.
While many women of her age and caliber are still praying and looking for their first husband, the Ooni of Ife's former wife, Queen Zaynab Otiti-Obano, has gotten married to what many believe is her fifth husband. Photos of a private white wedding ceremony to George Akume, the secretary to the government of the Federation, SGF, found its way on social media and had people talking. The 39-year-old beauty's previous marriages were not to any ordinary man, but to powerful and wealthy men. Sadly, they all didn't seem to work, forcing her to walk away in search of something better. Has the elegant philanthropist now found what she is looking for with her latest husband, George Akume? Will he be her last bus stop in terms of marriage? While this question is on everyone's mind, Zaynab, who has proven to be a woman of class, poise, grace, dignity and elegance, has been receiving insults online, especially from Benue people who are massively rejecting her instead of welcoming her into the food basket of the nation. Many are calling her a husband snatcher as they wonder what the new marriage means for George Akume's wife of many years, Regina Akume. Are they separated, or is Zaynab a second wife? On the other hand, Zaynab is being hailed for bagging 5 powerful men alongside what looks like a thriving career. What is her secret?
What's good, guys? It's T-Code here for African Glitz.
Divine day, it was destined to be, and I'm very excited to be part of this family. And
some people say brilliance is a male gender thing, but Queen Sonia Wuraloa Zaynab Otiti-Obano beg to differ. Over the years, the stunning queen has proven that women can also be brilliant. Born on July 16, 1986, the queen, hailing from Benue in Edo State, has forged a thriving career as an architect, designer, philanthropist and entrepreneur. But her philanthropy exploits are the career path that has put her on the world map over the years. Zaynab is a United Nations ambassador, serving under the United Nations Population Fund, which is focused on sexual and reproductive health. Owing to her impressive work with the UNFPA, the 39-year-old beauty with brains was awarded Humanitarian of the Year by the United Nations in September 2017. Zaynab also boasts exploits in international relations. The Edo native is credited with founding the Arab-African Economic Development Initiative, bridging cultural and economic development in the 2R regions of the world. Notably, Queen Zaynab founded the Queen of Ife Foundation and Project Shiwaju to support women and children in Nigeria. Through her foundation, the philanthropist advocates for victims of gender-based violence. Zaynab, won in 3 campaigns on gender-based violence, has received the support of respected members of society, including the Emir of Kano, alongside celebrities including Annie Dibia, RMD, Messi Aigbe and Tonto Dike. It's no surprise that the philanthropist's outstanding dedication to women and girls has attracted recognition in the media and over 100,000 followers on Instagram. Despite her thriving career and impressive humanitarian interests that span Africa and the Arab world, Queen Zaynab's carefully guarded private life has been in the spotlight several times. More recently, there are reports that she has been married at least 5 times, attracting both praises and criticism. But more importantly, everyone is interested in who these men are and what forced her to walk away from the men in her life. Ibrahim Saminu Turaki is said to be the first husband of Queen Zaynab. Turaki is the former governor of Jigawa, serving between 1999 and 2007. The ex-governor was also the senator representing Jigawa Northwest between 2007 and 2011. While it's not clear when Zaynab was married to Turaki, we all know that things didn't work out for her despite her husband's wealth and the power he wielded in the political space. Following the end of a marriage to the former governor of Jigawa State, the stunning philanthropist met Dubai-based Lebanese billionaire Eli Khoury, fell in love once again and got married to him, thinking it was going to be her last bus stop. Unfortunately, forever was a long shot from her destiny as the marriage crashed like badly stacked cards. A few years later, Zaynab became the wife of the Ooni of Ife. The couple got married in an elaborate traditional marriage held in Benin, Edo State on March 16, 2016. The wedding rites were performed in the traditional Benin culture at the residence of the bride on Ewere Street, Etete, in the Oredo local government area of the state. Barely 6 months after the wedding, there were reports of trouble in paradise. Sources claimed that Zaynab and Ooni were living apart over issues that were not made public. Eventually, in an official statement she shared on her Instagram page in August 2017, the former Ife queen confirmed she and the Ooni were no longer married. The fair beauty also addressed rumors that she was unfaithful and barren. In a statement, she urged the public to stop vilifying women with false stories of infidelity, infertility, and nefarious activities. Celebrated journalist Dele Momodu also hinted that separation was peaceful as both parties chose peace over bickering in the media. Months later, after the Ooni remarried, Zaynab Otiti Obano congratulated the monarch and his new bride, Naomi Oluwaseyi, on their marriage. No hard feelings. Following a separation from the Ooni, the entrepreneur reportedly relocated to Doha, Qatar, where she started a brand new luxury life, running a good business and owning some of the biggest stores in Qatar. While in Qatar, Zaynab gave love another try and got married to a rich Qatari prince whose identity has not been publicly confirmed. Unlike her previous marriages, this one appears to be blessed as it produced the former Olori's first and only child, whom she christened Esosa. Knowing this, many assumed this marriage would last, but that expectation was quickly cut short following reports that Zaynab walked away from a man and marriage once again. At this junction, one would expect that the celebrated philanthropist is done with finding love, but to our utmost amazement, she recently became the wife of Nigeria's Secretary to the Government of the Federation of Nigeria, George Akume. The report surfaced on December 26, 2025 after a Facebook user, Abraham Dobudi Dajon, shared a post welcoming Zaynab into the Akume family. According to the post, which shared a photo of their matrimony, the wedding took place in a private ceremony in Venice, Italy, and has been in place for over a year. This marriage has sparked speculations that Zaynab is gold digging, as many are speaking about her age difference between her and her new husband. The former Ife queen is reportedly 39 years old, while George Akume is 72 years old, meaning that there is a 33-year age gap between them. Surely she didn't marry for love. As many rule out love as the undying factor, they think money is next. Indeed, unlike some politicians who have become irrelevant, George Akume is no doubt still a relevant politician after over 3 decades in the Nigerian political scene. As far back as 1999, Akume became governor of Benue State and served 2 terms of 4 years. Between 2007 and 2019, he was a senator representing Benue Northwest. Between 2019 and 2023, he was the Minister of Special Duties and Intergovernmental Affairs. Just when we all thought he was going to retire, he became the Secretary to the Government of the Federation. For anyone who has lived long enough in Nigeria, you would know this means George Akume is swimming in money. Is this the reason Zaynab ignored the massive age gap between them? On the other hand, some people are confused. They have raised the issue of George Akume appearing to still be married to the wife of his youth, Regina Akume. Despite the new marriage, there have been no reports stating that the couple are divorced. Does this mean Zaynab is the second wife? At 70, Regina Akume remains a very powerful woman. Currently, she represents the Boko Taka constituency of Benue State in the 10th National Assembly. She also has children with George Akume, making her an influential figure in his life. Women like this don't fold their arms and let another woman come between them and their husband. Does this spell doom for Zaynab? As tongues continue wagging, Queen Zaynab has offered an insight into the personal circumstances that influenced the decision to marry George Akume. In a statement, the philanthropist said the driving factor is that they share the same values. It is a partnership shaped by maturity, shared purpose, and an understanding that personal stability strengthens public duty. Especially in an era when public life is often reduced to spectacle, the union of Senator George Akume, Secretary to the Government of the Federation, and Queen Zaynab Otiti Obano offers a different narrative, one grounded not in optics but in service. The statement read, Zaynab has also taken a place publicly in George Akume's life. The couple were seen together for the first time during the SGF's 72nd birthday celebration in December 2025. After the Thanksgiving service at St. John the Baptist Cathedral in Boko, Benue State, Zaynab asserted herself as a daughter of the land and promised that residents of Benue will enjoy the dividends of democracy. I am here today not as a visitor, but as the daughter of this land by extension, married to Senator George Akume. He is the son of this land who has Benue and Nigeria. We understand your pain. I'll do everything possible so that you're all back to your normal lives. She explained. This is quite a lot to unpack, as it is still not clear what Zaynab is looking for in marriage and if she has finally found it. But for those who want to ignore her personal achievements and capitalize on her 5 marriages, Zaynab once said in 2017 that marriage is not the definitive qualifier of women. Contrary to popular opinion, marriage is not the definitive qualifier of women. We have our voice and our own agendas, and it has always been my mission to make this world a better place than I found it. My accomplishments speak for themselves. Through hard work and God's grace, I have a strong network of world leaders and global influencers who have invested in creating platforms for stronger humanitarian efforts and implementing policies for the advancement of women and children. She said, this, however, says nothing about her secret to bagging 5 powerful and wealthy men. Her fans are still begging for the secret. Tell us guys, what do you think about Zaynab bagging 5 wealthy and powerful men? Do you agree she is a brilliant woman who has forged a great career despite her controversial love life? Finally, what do you think is the secret to Zaynab's marital exploits?
Let's head to the comment section to share our opinion. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share with your loved ones. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you can be notified when we drop a new video. Thanks for watching. It's Tikud here, and I'll see you again soon.